Hi everyone, Sherry Jackson here, one of the Canvas Corp company crew members, and I'm here today to show you a project that I did featuring Tattered Angels, 7 Gypsies, and Canvas Corp brands itself. And this project is all about recipes and food and all the great things that we love. So this project actually started off with an old book that I got at a secondhand store. It was a hardcover book, and what attracted me to it was the red color, because I just love red. And what I do, as you can see, I totally redid the cover of this book using Tattered Angels products. And I'll just do a close-up here. This is a little tag that I did with one of the stamps from 7 Gypsies, and then some of the 7 Gypsies card stock, pattern paper, and corrugated cardboard. And this also belongs to Canvas Corp, which is this lovely twine, and they have it in a variety of colors. So I'll just do a little close-up of the cover itself. I did a lot of layers, and I cut out some different pieces that to me has something to do with food and recipe. Here's a teacup. These were little middle charms that I had of a teapot and a teacup. And then I added buttons and different brads and just some items to give it lots of texture and a little oomph. All this great sparkle you see is a Tattered Angel Glimmer Mist sprays, even the green. I did add a few bling that I had in my own stash, as well as birds and, like I said, buttons. I did some stenciling using textured paste prior to adding everything else to it. This is actually a Tim Holtz piece that screws right onto the back of the book that's used as a handle, nice and sturdy. So this here will be coming up as a video to show the steps that I did to create this cover. And then I'll just show you the inside of the book. So like I said, lots of what we do and celebrate is centered around food. So I called this book my Foodie Love Book. Canvas Corp Brands has this lovely paper that's all themed for recipes and food. It's called Farmhouse Kitchen. And I will put links at the end of the video to this paper line. So this cover just tells what the book is about. I did also use some die cuts that I had to give this pierced look around to that rectangle feature. I even used the labels of the paper pattern, which I do a lot because I just find that they're so cute. So this one was called Farmhouse Kitchen, so that is what I put as the title. This first bit of the book is actually an event. My brother is a chef, so it was an event that we went to called Write Some Good, and underneath the menu, which is what we got when we went to the event, and I thought I wanted to include that in there for memorabilia. I actually did this little fold-out card that tells what the Write Some Good event is all about. And I made this cute pocket using Canvas Corp cardstock, craft cardstock. And this here is all part of the paper line. The red is so nice and vibrant, and it just went so well with this paper. And that's also from Canvas Corp. I like running paper through the sewing machine, so I did a lot of stitching, and then I roughed up the edges. When I did this book, I actually glued probably 3 or 4 sheets of paper together to give it some solidarity, because just individual sheets of paper is pretty flimsy. And of course, because there's getting to be such great amount of bulk, I'll remove some of these pages in the book as I grow the book into more recipes and family events. So on this page is just more about that event. This is actually my brother Jason. I don't know if you can see good here. I'm trying to get in the perfect light. There, that might be better. So this is my brother, and these are some chefs from around the world that came for this event. These were the courses that we had. And again, I just used combinations of black and craft paper. There's that red again. And all these little label starter, salad, all comes from that paper line. On this side was the main course, our dessert. And over here, these are some recipe cards that you can get separately, still from the Farmhouse Kitchen line. And I really want to incorporate some of these into the book. So I actually made a little, not a pocket, but a fold out with the recipe card. There's my brother again, a couple more of the chefs. And then behind here, I made a pocket to keep more pictures. There's my mom. Hi, Mom. And on the back is my sister, Angela. Some more of the chef and the people at our table. And there's my brother again. He was having such a good time. And now on this side is actually some of my favorite recipes. I've done 2 recipes so far to get me going on this book because I just wanted to feature all this lovely paper. It brings me back to the good old days with the coloring books and the old-fashioned cans and the cardboard boxes that things were stored in. And I use these numbers, just put them on some pop-ups. Here's another one of those recipe cards, but instead of taping the bottom down this time because I really wanted to see the other side, I scored it again in the crease, and you can flip it over to see the back side of the recipe card because it's just so fun. It's an old-fashioned scale. And there's this paper, and I just didn't want to cover it all, so I just did some very non-fancy water painting just to give it some color because it does come in a black and white on this side. So I just wanted to add some color to it and just show it off because it is so pretty. So there's the cover, Let's Eat. And what I did with here is I added some ultra thick glossy powder and heat set that. And then my recipe is on this side, and then there's the product there. And the last 2 pages that I've gotten done so far, this big hump here is actually where I've taken down some pages, but I just think it adds some nice texture and interest to the page. So on this side is another recipe. I used some spell binders and cut out these little accents to go with my page. And these are also part of that paper line where it's recipe cards that you can cut out and use. And there's that one. So I'm all ready to go on to my next set of pages whenever an event comes that I will want to save the memories but not do a huge scrapbook layout or something fun. This book is just kind of for me, for all my foodie memories, and I hope you get some inspiration from this and learn that you can take something old, like an old book such as this, and turn it into something beautiful and wonderful for your memories. Thanks for watching, and you can see more things that I've created by going to my website. It is called atticinspiredcrafter.ca. And also please check out all the wonderful products that you can get from Canvas Corp brands over on their website.